We may say, I want for my sister what I want for myself. I think that my co-wife is a really nice person. I really enjoy her. I like her. She's cool. I do believe that she should, be happy and be married and everything like that. However, not with my husband. Assalamu alaikum, peace. It's your Coach Nyla, one of the co-founders of Outstanding Personal Relationships and co-author of the book, Let's Talk Polygyny Uncensored. And this video is going to talk about how can one actually feel good or be okay or be pleased, if that's even one of the words, with their husband being married to someone else. Can they actually be good not being the only one? Now, we've been told, and we've said it even where these are things that have been stated: want for your sister what you want for yourself, want for your sister or brother what you want for yourself. And the interesting thing is that even goes into what people call the golden rule. So even if you're not Muslim and you don't constantly hear want for your sister or brother what you want for yourself, you do hear treat others like you want to be treated. You hear those things that are still in the same kind of realm of that, and don't covet someone else's, person that they have or anything like that. There's these different things that still go along the lines of wanting for your sister or brother what you want for yourself. We see that as some very true keys of wisdom when it comes with having peace and love and joy and all that other good stuff in humanity. When people usually do that and focus on that, it's a lot less, there are a lot less issues and problems and just stresses and challenges, so to speak. If we really sit and think about it, if we really truly in our heart of hearts say, let me want for what I want for my brother and sister, what I want for myself, it'd be good. So the thing goes, yeah, that sounds all good and it sounds all gravy, but what about when you can't really get past your husband being with someone else, intimately being with someone else, sharing his time with someone else, loving someone else the way that you feel that he loves you? And the reason why I say feel the way he loves you, because we can never, ever know what truly goes on in another person's heart. We can never truly, ever know what goes in their minds. They can tell us what they want to tell us, but we don't know. We can just take it at face value. We're told not to question other people's intentions because we don't know. We don't know what they are. Yes, we also look to see what actions do, but then we also have to see what our actions do as well. So I'm saying that because we may say, I want for my sister what I want for myself. I think that my co-wife is a really nice person. I really enjoy her. I like her. She's cool. I do believe that she should, be happy and be married and everything like that. However, not with my husband. Or however, I do believe that he's a good man, he's a good brother, he's a good husband, and he could do this. He can practice polygyny. This is a great person who he could practice polygyny with. I wouldn't have a problem too much with her being in my family. However, when it comes to those intimate moments, those times, I can't get past it. Why? Why can't we get past those things? Why are we focusing more on what he may be doing with someone else that we know for a fact that he's actually committed to, than if it was just something willy-nilly. Sometimes people are way more okay, which is so weird to me, but people are okay with their husband cheating than to take responsibility, be more of a man, and take responsibility and be extremely moral and marry someone else. Because then we as women see that it's only for his pleasure. We see that it causes us pain, that he's taken away from us. And we have to wonder, and we have to really look and say, is that really the case? Am I too focused on what he may be doing with someone else than focusing on what we could be doing together? Can I be happy for them just in a general type of frame? Can I just be happy that she's happy, that he's happy, and that they are doing things right? And then I can focus on the details of mine. That's where the details matter. Yours, your relationship, your marriage. And it's hard to focus on the details of your marriage when in the back of your mind or in the forefront of your mind, you have these other issues that go on that you're telling yourself. Our feelings, our emotions, the things that really anchor us is the feeling we put behind it, the meaning we put behind it. So if our husband marries again and we're saying that, well, this is what he's done with me, so I know he's doing that with her, or he's taking her to the same places that he's taken me, and so I don't like that. You don't own those places. If that's the case, we have to really look at it, and it's like, is it really that? What is the deeper reason? Because it's not just this surface level thinking. It's not just a surface level thing. I've coached and counseled too many people on this to only think that it's some surface level thing. A lot of it is fear. A lot of it is fear of abandonment. A lot of it is fear of loss of love. A lot of it is fear of a lot of other things that is just fear. And I know I just said it's just fear, like that's something short and sweet and nothing big. But when it comes to fear, we can overcome fear. We can overcome that. So if we really want to not just be okay with our husband practicing polygyny, practicing a form of marriage that outdates monogamy, practicing a form of marriage that is regulated, definitely regulated in Islam, but practicing a form of marriage that allows him to be more, and not only allow him to be more, but that allows him to be moral, then we have to figure out what is the big issue with us. And that's whether you're a first wife, a subsequent wife, or anything like that. Because this is not only a first wife thing, a feeling that, can I really be okay with my husband being married to someone else, even if this person was first? Am I okay with knowing that they have so much history and I have to build up something with us? Am I okay with knowing that I would never, ever really have him to myself? I came in with having to share. So it goes either way. The thing is, we have to understand that we are not alone in this. We are not separate in the way we feel when it comes to wanting to be protective and possessive and wanting for ourselves, even though we also want for our sister as well. So I'm not here to bash anybody or to say that you're wrong or things like that. It's okay to be selfish to an extent. However, if your selfishness is causing issues and troubles in your life, in your marriage, in the way you handle things, then it's time to take a step back and see what you really want and what is really the root cause of the issues or the meanings that you are putting in your head. I've seen we got an email, and a sister or a woman stated that she's okay with it, she's smart, she wants for her sister what she wants for herself, all these different things, and she sees the beauty and everything like that, but it's like this back and forth roller coaster, this torn type of thing, where it's like, okay, I'm happy and I'm sad, I'm at peace, I'm in turmoil. It's like back and forth, up and down type of roller coaster thing. Why? It's seriously, and people don't want to hear this, and people say you speak so, you it seems as though that you don't understand the pain that people go through or anything like that, and it's not that. I just know that we really have a choice. We have choices to make in our lives, and we can choose to allow things to destroy us. We can choose to allow things to hurt us. We can choose. These are choices that we make. We can choose to make the meaning of it so huge that it can be good, or we can make the meaning of it be so huge in a negative way that it can be so bad. And when we're focusing so much on somebody else and what they're doing and what they could be doing when they're not with us, it totally causes issues with the way we feel about ourselves, the way we feel about our marriage. We can't focus on how to make it better because we're too busy thinking it's falling apart. So how do you be okay if that's what you want to do? How do you not just only be okay, but be at bliss, be at peace, and enjoy and grow and flourish your own marriage? And a lot of it definitely comes back to the simple phrase, mind your marriage. Learn how to communicate properly for your part of your marriage, for your marital identity. Coach Nazir does a great training about the different identities we have and the different spheres of that identity, where it's our individual identity, our marital identity, and if we're in polygyny, our relationship, our identity that we have with our co-wives as women. So they're different. You have this different marital identity here, this different marital identity here. This is the marital identity that you focus on is yours, because it's the only one that you can control. It's the only one that you can have, that you can make better or worse. Comes down to choice. The choice is yours. I hope that helps someone out there. I hope it did, because we do get a lot of that where it's say, well, you don't understand, or you're not getting into the deep, digging really deep into it. We really don't have to, because we know behind closed doors what that looks like. We don't have to lay everything out on the table to say this is what the pain looks like, because it's different all around the board. But pain is relative. You have the choice of what you want that to mean to you. And you have the choice on what you want your marriage to mean to you. And it's not just settling, because settling meaning that you put yourself way up here and your marriage is beneath all of that, or your husband is beneath all that, or anybody else is beneath all of that. And so you just feel like you're settling. No, are you coming together? Are you growing? Are you striving? Are you building? Not settling. The choice is yours. It's always about choice. And you can choose to have an outstanding marriage, whether you're in polygyny or monogamy, or you can choose to have a okay marriage, or you could choose to have a marriage where it's not a connecting marriage at all, and it's just a marriage of two people that are passing in the wind. Once again, the choice is yours. Hope you guys got some good information from this. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on being able to mind your marriage, even though there are other things that's going on that could be plaguing your mindset about your husband being married to someone else. Mind you, we just generalize, distort, and delete a number of times when it comes to what we have. You know, Joni Mitchell, a singer, a number of people made this comment, you don't know what you got till it's gone. And it's not just your husband or our husband marrying someone else. It's with anything when we take our time for granted. Those things are not promised to us. Our husband is not our possession. Our time is not our possession. These are things that we have in life that can be fleeting. But what we have is us, our feelings, our emotions, our thoughts, our choices. So if you choose to use the time that you have with your spouse to grow, your marriage is going to flourish and grow. But if you choose that time that you have to debate or argue or have issues or these thoughts that's going to your head about what they were doing when they weren't with you or with someone else, then your marriage will fall. It's your choice. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe again. If you want any information on taking your relationships, your marriage to the next level, and some coaching and counseling, make sure you check us out, outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/store. And until next time, make sure you are growing intentionally, loving fearlessly, and connecting on a higher level every single day. This is Coach Nyla. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.